We are here. We are here. We are here. On this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I am not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Friends and family on Telegram. Families and friends will prosper. Let's pick up the business. Okay, guys, we are marking up CRM stock. All right, let's head over to price action. Let's see what's going on in the market. So first thing we're going to identify is price action. Right here, this area, last active candle or non-active candle. Price action go up. How far would it go? So we're looking for a high peak to break this wick here. So once this body breaks this wick, we know market's headed up. Price action goes down. How far will price go down? The lowest part of the market is down here, but in this section, we'll be grabbing this area here for the low. And we can clearly see that we have a midpoint right in the middle. So when we read the market, we can see that market started off at a low, pushed up to a high, so it broke the midpoint. So we got that break and retest. Market retest the midpoint, created momentum. We got an engulfing pattern after the doji. Market pushed up back to highs. So overall, what we see is market came from a low, pushed up once, came back down, pushed up twice. So that's what the market's stuck at right now at the moment. So we may be looking at a double top, or maybe it's just a retest and the market push up. So we may be in a trend pattern. We don't know yet. Let's head down the time frame and see if we see anything. Okay, so we're looking for patterns in the market, see if we can see anything in the market for us to figure out what's going on. So I see a pattern in the market. We have a double bottom in this area here. Okay, so double bottom, once the market broke from lower lows, came back to that midpoint, it did do a double bottom, so let's read it. We have a first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. Now I think I'm reading it from the wrong side, excuse me. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest. Market pushed up once, market pushed up twice, and now we look like we at that third push up right now. So when we go back to price action is headed on the way up. And we know that how? Because the body of this candle is above the previous bodies of all these candles, okay? And also the wick is above all the wicks, so that's showing that the market is validated to go up. Let's head it down the time frame, see if we see anything else. So we definitely confirmed that the market is going up. When we head down the time frame, we definitely got an extra push up on the daily time frame. So market was at a doji, got an engulfing pattern, and then the next pattern formed. So this market is working its way up. This last active candle is definitely about to shoot up again. How come? The body is above the previous body and the wick is above the previous wick. And the whole candle is basically above this whole previous candle here. So we can see that the market is on its way up. Walk down the time frame, see if we see anything else. Okay, we have a third push, so it confirmed what I said. So we had another push up to the top, showing that the market is on its way up. We're not too sure how far it's going to go up now because we can see that price is reaching our resistance line. So when we're looking at the market of the last active candle, let's see just confirmation for the market to go up. We have the body above the previous body. We have the wick above the previous wick. That like is going up, so that market is still in that uptrend. But the one thing I want you guys to notice is that each one of these candles are getting smaller as the market pushes up. So that means the market is losing momentum. We don't know when and where, but eventually we're going to get a doji and the market probably will come down to a certain extent, but we're not too sure how far. If I had to guess, price action here, we see a low here. The market can turn back to this midpoint and create momentum, shoot back up. If not, if it breaks the midpoint, the market price is headed back down. Checking out the three, okay, did confirm what I said. We did get another push, so the market is working its way up. So looking at price action, body is above body, wick is above wick. Market's going up again. So let's see if we're going to see that again. Confirmation again. Once again, the market is up. So market is pushing. As with the market is pushing, it is confirming what I'm saying. That market price, that the candles are losing momentum. So now we can see that a doji can be forming. So now we look for price to break this resistance. If not, the doji could form in this area here and drop the market back down. Let's head over to the 1. Okay, so price action is dominant. Look like it's about to get another push up to the top. It's getting a little tricky in this area as well. The 2 candles before price action is doji, so we start seeing dojis start showing that the market's indecisive. So the market consolidated in this area here before we got this push up. Also, the market has reached high highs once with this candle, and now it reached the second candle. So later on in the time frame, as we get further down, we'll probably see a double top. So that's the market pushed up once, came back down, pushed up twice. We got to figure out what's going on in this area. Headed down to the 45. Okay, we have another push up. So the candle is moving up. Body is above the full candle. Wick is above the full candle as well. So the next candle should be going up as well. It confirmed we still are in the market is still going up. Another confirmation the market's going up. Also, with this time frame we're on, we can clearly see these retests where the market consolidated, where I identified earlier, I think on the 1 hour, maybe 2 hour time frame, that the market did consolidate. So here we go for that first push in this area here. Market came down, and it came down on this retest, and then one push, market came down, and now we can see that second push. So that's the double top. So that market may be headed back down if we don't receive more pushes to the top. Headed down to the 15. Okay, market is still going up. Another thing that we can identify in the market, the candles are getting bigger again. So the size of the candles are getting big. So when it was getting small, because that retest, so here go the double top in here. So it's forming something. So we had that market pushed up. Market pushed up once, came back down. Market pushed up twice, came back down. Market pushed up a third time, came back down. Market pushed up a fourth time, and it's stuck right here. So that's some type of patterns forming. I can't really see it just yet because the candles are so tight in this area here. This little slight consolidation of an incline. So when I go further down, I'll probably see something. So I feel like the market is going to go up. Finally got the doji. Let's head over to price action. So market price has reached near high highs. So we got that confirmation that doji at high highs. So that could be the last push up to this area here. So when you read the market, it'll be a triple top and a retest. So this market can drop down to lows because we do know we have multiple pushes up to the top. So let's see how many pushes we got to the top on this time frame to see if it confirmed what I said. So we have the market pushed up. Market pushed up once, came back down. Market pushed up twice, came back down. Maybe a third time here, fourth time here, and then we got that final time in this area here. But this is some type of breakout of a midpoint. So this market here could be starting itself over. There's also a pattern here, which is a double bottom. So let me draw it out for you guys. Real tight. So this way would be the first leg. Coming up to this doji would be a second. Coming back down to third. And then probably pushing up with the fourth. At this doji, that's the retest. Double bottom retest. Market pushed up once, came back down. Market pushed up twice, came back down. Market pushed up a third time, came back down. So we have options to do one more push up from here for the last final push before the market come down. Or if you read the market near price action, this could be that triple top that I identified in the 15-minute time frame with the retest. So the market could be headed down to lows. Headed to the 3. So now we see confirmation that the market is going to drop. Not full confirmation, but we do see a engulfing pattern near price action. Near price action, we did. Okay, never mind. That's not engulfing pattern. That's a doji. So that's still the same reading from the 5-minute and I think the 15-minute time frame where the market is retesting. So we don't know how far this market's going to drop, or the market's going to just push up with the engulfing pattern to the upside. If not, with the engulfing pattern to the downside, the market would sell down to this previous area. It can create momentum to shoot back up. Maybe, maybe not. Let's go to M1. Okay, so now M1, we do got a full confirmation that this market is about to drop down, and we got an engulfing pattern to the doji, 2, 3, 4 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 or 5 dojis in this area here. These are all dojis. Matter of fact, these are all dojis. So all these areas of dojis, different shapes of dojis. Got a 5, 6, 7, 8 dojis in this area. That's showing that the market's consolidating from the uptrend. So we got an uptrend, market came down to retest, consolidated minutes at a time, got an engulfing pattern. It's a big one too, so it's showing that the market's going to drop. So we look like we are in that sell. Once you get 2 or 3 more confirmations of the bearish candles, that means the market is dropping back to a low. May lead to previous areas of lows in this area here. So if the market comes down, it come back down to this point here. Now if it breaks, you'll see the market breaks. It's going to come back to retest. You look for entry, it'll be selling down to the previous points. Or the market could create momentum in this area here and then just come right back up and continue a push up. So patterns that you'll be looking for, the bottom here will be like a single bottom or a double bottom or maybe a triple bottom, and the market shoots up to new areas of higher highs. Very important information, guys. Please review and study the Forex pattern cheat sheet. And also, please review very important information that has to do with the breakout and retest strategy. Click on the images for both pages, and you guys will understand what the market is doing for the breakout and retest. And you'll be able to understand all patterns in the market. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. CRM stock.